Hi there, Loy Machedo speaking to you from loymachedo.com, and it was Loy Machedo. Date today is 1st March 2016. Time right now is 7:51 in the evening. Yeah. Just wanted to share with you a rather shocking incident that happened today. I finished my training with my coach, Jacques Sophie, and today was just running a few rounds up and down, 200, I think 200 meters. So he kept, the training to failure. So later on, I just had to give him a few supplements which I left in the car, which he wanted. When I went there to the there, which was parked nearly a kilometer away, and as I was slow running towards the car, someone just called out my name. He said, "Hey, Loy," and I just turned and I saw this gentleman. He was maybe from Europe or somewhere, and he was with his beautiful wife and his beautiful little baby. And I couldn't recognize who he was, so I just said, "Sorry, I don't know. So sorry, I can't recollect who he was." He said, "No, I'm just I follow your posts and on Facebook and social media. So it was nice to meet someone." And then he just surprised me by saying, "Loy, I just want you to know you're such an inspiration, and it's amazing that you have your balls out there and you're really doing it." So I was totally surprised, taken aback, absolutely surprised, because at first I thought it was the Inner Fight interview that I had where I spoke about my life, but later on when I asked him, "Is it Inner Fight?" he said, "No, I don't know what is Inner Fight." So I was like, okay, and I didn't know what he knows about me or how does he know about me, but I was seriously taken aback. Now, see, the thing is, why it is a shock to me is because, personally speaking, I'm not looking to become an inspiration or a role model for people. I'm really not. I don't want to. I seriously don't want to be a role model. I don't want to be an inspiration, because when you become an inspiration or when you become a role model, you need to have these traits of being a nice guy. And I don't want to be a nice guy. I don't want to be a role model. I don't want to be someone who people look up to, because the problem is when you start taking on that mantle or that title of being an inspiration or role model, people expect you to behave in a certain way. People expect you to act in a certain way. People have these goody things that they expect you to do, and I don't want that. I don't want that pressure for no reason. I just like being a badass guy. I like being myself. I like being free from all these social responsibilities and behaviors. Like people say, people have tried putting up these this bullshit, rules on me. Like, for example, when I was part of Toastmasters, I happened to win the Middle East Championship of Public Speaking in the international speech category. And then all of a sudden people are like, "Hey, you need to behave in a nice way. You need to act in a nice way. You need to portray yourself in a nice way." And I was like, what the hell is all this, And then, the funny thing is, when you do something good, everyone takes credit for it. Like when I won the Middle East Championship, everyone were like, and, the champion, Loy Machedo, he belongs to our club. And people are like, people even started to, "Oh, Loy, he's my friend and I know him." And everyone wanted to, associate themselves with me. And however, when I started being myself, naturally myself, which was controversial, or I like to be just free, people distanced themselves from me. They didn't want to associate themselves with me. They didn't want to be around with me. They didn't want to hang around with me. And that was like, what the fuck is this? I mean, what you cherry pick what you like and you associate yourself with that, and the other side you don't want. So I just don't like this fake society that there is, where they want to associate themselves with you in the good things and distance themselves with the bad things. And this also brings me to the fact that many people believe that the minute you win these titles or these trophies or these goody things, they become this expert to give you advice. "Loy, listen, you need to behave like this because people are looking up to you. You need to act like this because people, they will try to copy you. So fuck you. I never asked you to follow me. Bugger off. Get lost. Get away from me. I don't want you. I don't want you to follow me. I don't want you to look up to me. I don't want you to emulate me. No, just bugger off. Find out someone else." If you get inspired by me, that's your fucking problem. You got inspired by me because you saw some things in my life that could relate to you. So, I don't want this pressure. I don't want this responsibility. And I don't want to be a role model. So just get lost. And I'm not going to change myself. In fact, I just want you to know this. There was, one of the major media news channels. They wanted me to be the personality of the year or something like that. And apparently they chose me from among few people in the Middle East to be the most influential personalities. And then they give me this stupid comment or this thing. They asked me, they actually, everything was done. And then they tell me, Loy, listen, we need you to change a few things about you. We need you to, behave in this way, act in this way, delete some certain videos and start portraying yourself as... I was like, listen, you came to me, I didn't come to you, okay? And now all of a sudden you want me to change because I'll be eligible and qualify for this award. No, I don't want your shitty award. I want to be myself. So I don't want to be titled as the most influential guy in the Middle East and then to change all this. So what I'm trying to tell you is whoever has been touched by me, whoever has been influenced by me or inspired by me or look up to me, a role model, well, that's you. I don't know whether to say I'm honored or fine. But then I just want to make one thing very clear. Don't expect me to change. Don't expect me to be a good guy. Don't expect me to hide my flaws. This is me as I am. I still have a lot of shit that is part of my personality. A lot of stuff about me that people don't like. And I don't give a damn. So whether you have respect for me or don't have respect for me, whether you are inspired by me or not inspired by me, I don't give a damn. Okay? Choose the good that you want and that's about it. Okay, don't ask me to change and become all this. And look, I'm not interested to be a role model. I'm not interested to have all this pressure on my head to be what I'm not. So if you can accept the good and bad and then fine, that's great. If you have these hopes that I'm going to become a nice guy, no, I'm not going to be a nice guy. This is my life. I'm going to live my life on my terms and be who I am, what I am. So I don't care for these awards. I don't care for these recognitions. I don't care for anything of this shit. I just want to be happy and that's what I am. And I'm very happy being me in my life, living my life in my world, okay? So just want to make that thing clear. And to all those people who get inspired by me, thank you very much. I'm touched. But having said that, I need you to know I'm not your role model. I'm not your, father figure, whatever. Just me, a human being. That's what I am. And you need to get inspired by yourself. You need to look up to yourself for inspiration. And remember this, there are people who are much more worse off than me, and who have, overcome such incredible odds. Maybe you need to look up to them. Okay? So, Loy from LoyMachedo.com and LoyMachedo.com, sharing with you the shocking incident of someone, calling me his inspiration. And, I receive all these emails and, whatever. I'm not an inspiration. I'm not a role model. Nothing. I'm just me, who I am, what I am, whatever I am. Okay? Just want to be very clear about it. And to that award that I didn't get, fuck off. Take that award, shove it up your rear end because I don't need this bullshit awards. I'm happy without any awards. Instead of this award, give me cash. Cash pays my bills. Trophies don't pay my bills. I have 800 trophies which are still kept in boxes. The certificates, I've thrown them out. I've burned them all off. I don't need all this bullshit. Okay? So just want to be clear. Wanted to get this off my chest. So Loy from LoyMachedo.com and LoyMachedo.com sharing with you shocking incident of being called a role model by real decent folks. But, that's not me. Sorry, that's not me. I don't want to be a role model. I don't want to be an inspiration. Nothing. Just want to be me, happy as I am. And if I can help you in any way, fine, that's it. Otherwise, you need help yourself. So, this is me signing off. And I said what I had to say. Goodbye for now.